focus. I'm going over some setups, quick little setups. I'm going to go down here. We're going to go look at a couple croc monitors. So this is an arboreal species, and they certainly appreciate space. Hi, buddy. What do you think? He's down here basking in humidity. Oh, what's that? So there's an unbelievable layer of material and mulch. And these guys are really inquisitive. So your monitors are, you know, very aware and capable. And they can get bored quite easily. Interaction, if you do have an animal that is socialized, your interaction with them, you know, you're basically activating that mind, and you just have them in this cage and it's just static all the time. There's not a lot of activity going on, and it's a comfortable animal with people, then the animal just, you know, over time is just naturally going to get bored. So we want to do things where you could take food and you can hide it in the cage, getting them to dig. You can take a deep layer of material like this and you can put a lot of roaches in there, not nasty roaches. You can do like 4 6-spot Guyana roaches. You can put a dubia and whatever, and that would work great. And the trick is to get the roaches in there, and hopefully they don't all get predated by your monitors. Big croc monitor may not spend too much of its energy trying to catch roaches. Water monitors, you'll see a big water monitor and they'll spend time working to eat little roaches. Hi, sweetie. You can see she's a little bit more nervous of me, especially when I'm sticking a camera in their face. But anyways, back to the setup. I use this, I have a tube. Some of these cages have tubes like this, and since my male is a fair bit bigger than her, in theory I'm providing an area where she could get away from the male if he becomes too amorous and courts her too much. And in fact, she's the one who beats him up, even though she's substantially smaller. You don't really see too much of that on her back. You see her back roughed up, and that's because he's constantly clawing and he's courting her. So in the past, I've gotten these guys to breed, but it's not successful getting you know, fertile eggs. So in this situation, I've created a nesting chamber. And I would think in the wild, these animals will locate something that, you know, meets the criteria of egg incubation. You know, you're talking at least 6 months of incubation where they have to be humid, correct temperatures and all that. So, you know, hollows of logs, trees, I don't even know how it would even really happen. And they're always doing that to me. So anyway, she gets really excited. But in this case, I have a tube going into a big barrel, and this barrel, I screwed it shut right now, but this barrel is filled with decomposing leaf material. And the theory is she would go down in here and find a safe place where she's comfortable. Look at the pupils. Ooh, that's just pure intelligence. Hi, sweetie. So they're, I've been witnessing a lot of breeding activity out of them lately. Whenever I try to film that, they're so incredibly aware of me. They're just like, if I peek in there with the camera, they're like, a lot of times they kind of stop. So I've just kind of backed off and left them alone. But clearly they're doing what they need to do so far. Getting them to breed, I can achieve. Getting this female to find a place where she's comfortable to lay eggs, that's another thing. And I've tried a couple different ways, and so far I'm wrong. So I'm trying to refine things and be aware. I know I can breed these guys. I just got to put, you know, my brain to proper use and stay focused. I tend to do a lot of different species of animals, and so I'll focus on something and then I get distracted. So I'm gonna try to stay on these guys because everybody keeps on poking me just to see if I can do it. It would be, you know, just an achievement to see if it's, right now it's a challenge. All right, buddy, you're doing all the work. Hello, what do you say? Yeah, he's like, you gonna feed me? Really? He gets curious. I like that. But remember, you know, people are like, oh, I want to get croc monitors. Croc monitors aren't like this normally. I mean, yes, you'll see some captive animals where people have these relationships, but, you know, they earn these relationships. Watch that pupil. That's just great intelligence. So when you're getting a crocodile monitor out of the wild, which is Varanus salvadori, these are, you know, they're certainly not common, but when you do get them out of the wild, these animals have gone through an incredible bad experience to make it to you from Indonesia to the United States or wherever you are. They've gone through a lot, and they're smart and capable animals, and they have memories, and they've built probably a memory of fear, and we have to work around that. And these are very reactive animals. They have incredible teeth. I would, you know, suggest that croc monitors are not kept by somebody that's just getting into monitors, and this is, I think, more for thoroughly trained monitor keepers or large lizard keepers. And I cannot emphasize enough the damage that these guys can do is ridiculous. So you want to pick your appropriate animal for your appropriate skill set. And crocodile monitors are generally best kept for people that really know their stuff, have a lot of room, and don't want to suffer a terrible bite. Say goodbye.